guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Mystical Mar. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria, and today we're going to be doing a pick a card on what are your blockages when it comes to love. Overall, just what is blocking you from receiving the utmost love that you deserve. So in front of me, I have 4 piles here. You can pick more than one, just pick whichever one you feel drawn to, whichever one you feel guided to here. I'm going to be providing the timestamps down below. And I just want to say before I start this video that I felt really drawn and compelled to do this one, so I hope the messages resonate with you all, and I hope that you can take something out of this. Also, this is for people that are coupled, people that have been in long-term connections, short-term connections, people that are single, people that are in situationships, people that are confused. Overall, just what is stopping you from receiving the utmost love you deserve, no matter if you're in a connection, no matter if you're single, no matter if you're talking to someone. We are going to see what blockages you're facing right now, and we are going to see what you can do in order to clear those blockages so that you can receive love from the divine, love from God, love from your angels and guides, and love from all that surrounds you at this time. So before me, I have 4 piles. The first one is Rose Quartz. The second one is Adventurine. The third one is Citrine. And the fourth one is a clear quartz one. Sorry, these are like really small, but yeah, so go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Again, I'm going to be providing the timestamps down below. And so we are going to begin with pile number 1 with the rose quartz here. All right, pile number 1. Let's see what your blockages are when it comes to love. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with this 3 of diamonds here. I see that when it comes to love right now within your life, so no matter if you're within a connection or if you're talking to someone or if you're single, I see that there's some type of on and off energy here. There's some type of lack of commitment when it comes to devoting yourself to love. And so I see that one of the main blockages here can be your work life with the 7 of clubs here. The 7 of clubs is a workaholic card. So at this time within your life, you really could be focused on career or some type of personal project or endeavor. This is also relating to exercise routines and things like that. So I see that you could really be devoted to yourself at this time, and actually there is nothing wrong with that, but just know that as you take more time to devote to yourself here, you do kind of block yourself off from sharing your love with those around you. And so maybe there's a need for you guys to find balance if you're in a connection or if you are single, for making time to go out with the person that you love, or making time to go out if you're single in order to go to parties and celebrations in which you can meet people and you can mingle. And if you're in a connection, then there's a need for you to, make time in order to go and celebrate with the person whom you are in a connection with here. Let's see here. I see also that a big thing right now is that you guys could be lacking compassion when it comes to those around you, because you may have felt hurt by something recently, or you may have felt hurt from something in the past here. And so with this card coming up, the angels and the guides are telling me that there's a need for you to have compassion for those like that surround you at this time, because they could be going through some type of hard work or struggle that they're trying to figure out within their life at this time. And so they may be imposing some type of lack of commitment or effort on their part here. So if it's not you that's putting in all this like hard work and effort into a hobby, a job, or something when it comes to the self, it could be a partner or it could be a person that you're dealing with. And so overall, no matter if this is you or no matter if this is someone that you're connecting with, there's a need for you to have compassion at this time and to just love, even if it's kind of on and off in energy, to have love if it has to be at a distance, to have love even if you're in this connection, because I see no matter what, you are always going to be prevailing. And I see that no matter if you are in a connection right now, and no matter if you guys are going through some type of hardship, I see that you guys are going to prevail over this. And so there's a need again for you to tap into that compassion energy, to tap into the portal of your heart, and to realize how much love is already there. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, I see that you could be reviewing a lot of relationships that you've been through in the past at this time, or you could be reviewing a relationship which you're in, and just know that all the hardships in the past that you had to go through were for a reason, and it was to show you love and to show you compassion no matter what the circumstance was. And so within a connection that you may be in right now, there's a need for you to show love and compassion again, because you guys have already come so far. And I just see with just a little bit hard work and effort, definitely some fun here, there's a need for you to just embrace overall this childlike energy when it comes to connections, when it comes to love, when it comes to opening your heart space here, and to not let yourself be tainted by past situations within a connection, or by past situations from people that you've dealt with in the past overall. I see that some of you who are watching this could be, now obviously this is not going to resonate for everyone, so no one trip out over here, but some of you guys could be pregnant, or I see that also some of you guys could be finishing a project right now. And so of course that could be a blockage when it comes to love, because you know it's kind of strenuous on the body, and you may be feeling low or depleted in energies to give to your partner at this time, or just overall to give to others. So I see that most definitely some of you can be working on some project or task that is almost completed here. And so the angels and the guides are telling you that if you put in this hard work and extra effort at this time, that once you are done, and once this project comes to an end here, then you need to start opening yourself up to love. You need to start opening yourself up to embracing that childlike energy that you've been closing off for so long now, and to allow yourself to have some fun, to allow yourself to go to some parties or to celebrations, things like that here. And yeah, I just see overall that there's just a need for you to have compassion for those around you, and compassion for yourself at this time. And that is the main blockage when it comes to your love life. And so I hope that resonated, pile number 1. If you like this reading, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, share. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my information is going to be listed in the description box below. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to jump into pile number 2 here, with the Adventurine stone here. So what is blocking you guys who have chosen pile number 2 when it comes to love at this time? Okay, so right off the bat, I see that you guys could be dealing with some type of argument, disagreement, quarrel, some type of pettiness right now within a connection in your life. So whether this is just someone you're talking to, or whether this is just within a love connection that you're already in, or if you're single, then this could be a blockage or something that you tell yourself that prevents you from receiving the love that you utmost deserve. So let's see what else is going on here. 6 of Diamonds. Okay, so when the 6 of Diamonds comes up, that shows me that one of the main blockages and reasonings for why love is not coming into you at this time is because there is a lack of communication. And so I'm going to say, since you're the one who is watching this reading, there is more so of a lack of communication on your end, for you not speaking up about something in order to overcome this hurdle, or in order to overcome whatever argument or disagreement that you are going at this time. Now, I also see for those of you that are single, one of the main blockages is that you guys are limiting yourself from expression at this time. You guys are staying in this bubble, and you're like, please stay away from me type of energy. And so how is love going to come to you if you're like, don't come near me type of vibe? So allow yourself to express yourself freely, allow yourself to open up, allow yourself to move past whatever is inhibiting you within your mind to fully be open with those around you. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, individuality. So even within a connection, if for those of you that do have a loving partner, I see that there's a really huge need for you at this time to express your individual self, to show off your talents, to show what you're all about. There's a need for you to express your emotions because I see that you close them off. And because you close them off, you could overall cause these arguments or disagreements within your connection because your partner may be thinking that you are sketchy, or whoever you're talking to may think that you're acting out in a shady way, when in reality you're just holding yourself back because you're shy to express yourself. You're shy to express your truth. And same thing goes for those of you who are single and just getting to know people. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to really be vulnerable and to be open, because that is how we make genuine connections within our lives. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, look, communication. So communication is really, really huge for those of you who have chosen Adventurine here. Communication goes both ways as well. So are you listening to your partner at this time, or is your partner having to go and venting to his friends around him or her friends around her? Whatever the case is, are you like reciprocating the same energy when it comes to communication? That's not only verbally expressing yourself, but that's through gestures as well, showing affection and showing love. And the same thing goes for whomever you're dealing with here. And so I see that there may be an issue when it either comes to you listening or to you communicating here. And I see that for those of you who are single here, that some people may be trying to get your attention right now, but you're just like so shy and to just even go about those connections at this time. And there's a need for you to open up. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Wow. So I got the protection card. Well, this reading took a turn here. Okay, so I feel like with this card coming up here, whatever argument or disagreement, it was something that actually hurt you or hurt your soul in some type of way here. Or if there's someone around you that probably has made you come into this hermit mode, into your shell, and made you like go into some type of hiding here, or make you feel like you really need to close yourself off here. But I see that you can call back your power in this situation by actually speaking up and not closing yourself off. That is what I'm getting from this card. So instead of hey, don't come near me, I don't want anything to do with you, allow yourself to express what you're feeling. There's a lot of blue in these cards, and blue is related to throat chakra. So for those of you who are into meditation, or for those of you that want to learn about meditation, I would do throat chakra healings maybe once a week, twice a week, however many times you can get to that, because it's really going to help you clear whatever blockages is holding you back from really speaking up at this time. And I see that even if this is a love connection that you want to move away from, or if this is like a situationship that you want to move away from, or if there is something within your heart right now, if you're single and someone has done something to you that really did not sit with you well, or that made you feel less than, then there's a need for you to speak up about it, because that's how we learn and that's how those around us learn. And so by, just totally closing yourself off altogether, no one's going to learn in this situation. No one is going to actually get to say what they want to say, what they feel here. And so there's a need again to get that out, because that is one huge blockage here that is going on for you guys that have chosen pile number 2. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hold on, let me check on this incense. It made a noise. So that was like confirmation to what I was just saying to you guys. All right, so with the 9 of Michael here. So again, this card is blue, which talks about communication. Archangel Michael is trying to let you know that sometimes you guys overly think within your mind space. You guys have a lot of thoughts running through your mind here, but you never speak upon them. It's like you are like fighting with yourself within your own headspace on whether or not you want to bring something to light, on whether or not you want to reach out to someone and tell them what's up, because I see that one of your main blockages here is that you have a fear of change. And change actually in this situation is good. And that change starts with you, again, speaking up. Also, there's some feelings of regret, of guilt, or of worry that you're needing to release to your angels at this time. And you're really, so Archangel Michael is a good angel to pray to at this time in order to release those feelings. Whatever argument, wow, my ears are ringing. Whatever argument or disagreement that you had, you don't need to feel regret about it anymore. You don't need to feel guilty about it anymore, and you don't need to worry about it anymore. And one way you can get rid of those feelings there of resentment is by communication again. And just know that no matter what you speak of, it's going to help you release at this time. No matter what the outcome is, it's going to help you feel so much better if you just speak your truth and you speak your mind at this time. So let's see what else we got going on here. The Three of Cups. Okay, this kind of energy also came up in my first pile here, so you may want to go back and watch that one as well. But with the Three of Cups here, it's showing me that for those of you more so who are single here, I'm picking up this message greatly. There's a need for you to really cut yourself off. Speak your truth first, okay? So don't just run away without saying anything. Speak your truth first, and then if you want to do this, if you want to cut that person off, then do so. And then you can go out and you can let yourself be free, and you can let yourself make new connections here because you deserve something that doesn't make you feel less than. Okay, so those are for those of you who are single. Now, again, like pile number one, for those of you who are in a connection or a situationship, I see that yes, there may be a need for you guys to go out more with one another. So with whomever you're connecting with in love here. But I'm kind of picking up more so for this pile that maybe there's a need to cut off some type of like indulgent behavior here, because that could be what's overall causing some type of arguments and disagreements to arise, and that could overall cloud your guys' judgment, cloud your guys' communication here. And so let's see what this last card is here. The Strength card. Yeah, so what's blocking you from love right now is not recognizing your sheer spiritual energy and strength to move past whatever is needing of change right now. So if you're in a connection, you need to realize that inner strength within you. You need to tap into that Leo type of energy. Perfect time to do it because, you know, Leo season is upon us. And there's a need for you to tap into that strength that you have in order to come forth and in order to speak your truth here. You guys who have chosen this pile could be seeing a lot of animals around you, birds, rabbits, just some type of weird birds, like, I mean, I don't know which one of you guys would see foxes, but that's like kind of random. What else am I seeing here? A lot of spiders. So whenever you see that, that is your angels and your guides communicating to you right now, particularly Archangel Michael and Archangel EIL, who are wanting you to communicate your truth and to express yourself. So anytime you see any of those animals or any of those bugs, because I did say spiders, then there's a need for you to really release some type of thought that you have within your mind space that is needing to be brought down into the earthly realm and communicated to a love connection, or communicated to someone from the past perhaps, or those of you who are single, and which you're needing to rein back your power, call back your power, and in order for there to be honest and open communication to move through whatever this argument or disagreement was here, in order to move on from it, or in order to work past it and then work together once more here. And that is all that I got for you, pile number 2. I hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. Also, for those of you who want to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box down below. And that is all that I got for you, pile number 2. Thank you. All right, so pile number 3 with the Citrine here. Pile number 3. What is blocking you from receiving the utmost love that you deserve here? All right, let's see here. So right away, I see for those of you who are in a connection right now, or for those of you who are connecting in with within some type of situation here, I see that someone could be at a distance from you. So this is either physically or energetically or emotionally. The person in whom you're connecting with right now is at a distance from you in some type of way. And so obviously that is a block. I see that either you can be at a distance, so maybe this is you who is at a distance energetically, physically, emotionally, whatever the case is. But I see that one of you guys within this connection here is in this like entrepreneurial emperor type of energy, really taking charge of their plans, really building a solid foundation and structure for their future self, establishing key and social contacts here. For those of you who are single here that are watching this video, I see that one main blockage here is that you are not opening yourself up to new possibilities, to new horizons, to new places, to traveling and things like that. Because I do see that you could meet someone that is at a distance from you, and I do see that you're closing yourself off from establishing key, loving social connections at this time. And one reason why that may be so here is because overall you're in this work mode, career mode type of energy. But in order to receive love, again, you're needing to reach out to those around you at this time. You're needing to allow yourself to take some breaks and to expand and to explore. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. So we got goodwill here. Walk in your truth. Let's see. The Hanged One. Unbound. Okay, so with the Unbound card overall, this is kind of like a very spiritual pile right here. So you guys are limiting yourself in some type of way when it comes to love. And I think that is because there's a certain pattern within your mind, a certain negative blockage, the way in which you think, in which you feel like you can't have the utmost love you deserve. For example, if you are literally one who thinks or like is talking to their friends and you're like, I'm never going to get married, I'm never going to find love, no, that is like a huge blockage that you create and that you cast upon yourself. And so there's a need for you to unbound yourself and to release yourself from those types of negative thoughts or feelings. Same thing for when it comes to those of you who are in a relationship here. So if you're always and constantly thinking within your mind, this is never gonna work out, is this connection the real deal? You need to realize that no matter what, there is always goodwill around us. And yes, there's negative circumstances and situations that we have to withgo in love. But just know that there is always goodwill that is wanting to be returned back into you. And so you need to allow yourself to be open to love. Overall, the main blockage for you guys is that you guys are not open to love. You guys are also not willing to state your truth when it comes to love, because I have walk in your truth here. And so there is a certain way in which you're a certain pattern in a relationship. So this is for those of you who are in a connection. There's a certain pattern that you guys have been seeing over and over and over again, but you guys aren't doing anything about. And maybe your partner has absolutely no clue what's going on within your mind space because you're not speaking up about it. This kind of goes with pile number 2 here, but this is more complex, this pile. So if you want to watch that one, then go ahead. But with the goodwill card here, I see that those around you are actually trying to come in with love, with gestures, and with offers at this time. But I mean, if they are not up to par with what you truly want and what you truly deserve and what you are seeking at this time, then there's a need for you to unbound yourself from those connections, those contracts. I see that a lot of you who have chosen this pile here, you may be dealing with a karmic contract or soul partner at this time, in which there is something that you guys are needing to work out in this lifetime. You guys have spent many lifetimes before, and so you're needing to unbound yourself from any energies that keep you stuck and restrained from being your true and authentic self here. Now, for those of you who are in relationships here, there's a need for you to make sure that you're walking in your truth, but you're overall not stepping over your partner in any type of way here, because I see that a lot of you who are connecting with someone right now, this person is really genuine, but this person may not know how to express their love more in like an affectionate type of way. And I see that this person may want to come in with like fiery and intense passion here, but they may just also want to shower you with like material gifts or possessions or items like that, but you overall feel there's some type of lack, or there's some type of disconnect. Know that this person is actually really trying at this time, but if there's something that you feel is lacking or that you're needing to speak up about it here. I see that you guys could be someone that is of an artistic temperament, someone that dabbles into any artistry here. You guys march to the beat of your own drum, and so why settle for less when you can find someone who matches this energy here? And so if there's someone at a distance from you that you're wanting to connect with, for those of you who are single, then why are you holding yourself back overall? Walk in your truth and reach out. Unleash yourself from whatever is bounding you from reaching out. Because I see that this person is wanting to give to you just as much as you're wanting to give to them. I also see that there's some type of push and pull, and for those of you that are in a connection right now within your life, and there's a need for the both of you to lay down some type of barrier when it comes to wanting to have constraint over one another and to allow yourselves to flow freely within the connection here. All right. Let's see. So the Three of Gabriel over here, this card talks about prosperity arising from wise planning. Yeah, so for those of you who are in a connection here, I see that what is blocking your love connection at this time may be your guys' need to travel, or to even perhaps spend some time apart here. Because I see that you guys could have things that you're needing to work out when it comes to your personal selves, when it comes to your own life, that you're needing to try to configure at this time. And sometimes we need to show love back into ourselves before we can return that back into those who surround us. And so with that being said, I see that if you take the time out right now with optimism and not in negative ways of thinking here, that your plans are going to turn out as expected here. And so if you're needing to unbound yourself from a love connection at this time, or if you're needing to take some time or space to yourself, then do so. You can take a time out. So what's blocking some of you in love right now is not taking the time out that you need and that you deserve. I see that you have some own plans that you're trying to bring into fruition here, and you're needing to accomplish that at this time before you can give love back to a partner or a connection. So for those of you who have chosen pile number 3, you need to return love back onto yourself before you can give it to others here. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, the Seven of Cups here. So with this card coming out here, you may be having a lot of dreams for those of you who have chosen this pile here. Also, I feel like you may have been having a lot of illusions about a certain connection, about someone at a distance here. Just know that this person does have a lot of love for you, but that doesn't mean that you have to remain or stay stuck with this person forever here. Because if it's not giving you the love that you deserve and need, then you can unbound yourself from that, and you can go towards what would give you the love that you so need and that you so deserve here. And so also with the Seven of Cups, for those of you that don't resonate with that message, I see that you guys need to move past a certain illusion that this connection that you're in, that even though there's some type of energetic discord here, just know that there is ultimately love here. Some of you really need to pay attention to your dreams at this time, because I see that you could be ignoring your dream state, your intuition, and you really need to pay attention, because what you feel is correct in whatever type of love situation you are dealing with at this time. For those of you who are single, you guys need to move past that fear that you guys are never going to find a loving connection that you deserve, because you will. And you guys need to focus on a main objective when it comes to love, for those of you who are single, and you need to unbound or unleash yourself from anyone who shows you false promises and false hopes. And that is all I got for you, pile number 3. That was a really deep and heavy pile here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, and if you are wanting to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box down below. Thank you, guys. Alright, so now we are going to go with pile number 4 here. Last but not least, with the clear quartz. Sorry if you hear talking outside. That's my neighbors. So maybe there is a lot of talk right now when it comes to your love life, pile number 4. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so one thing right off the bat here, I see for those of you who have chosen pile number 4, you guys are my Energizer Bunny pile. So what can be blocking you from love right away here is spreading yourself too thinly in too many directions here. With the 2 of Clubs here, I see that you guys get invited to a lot of parties, a lot of celebrations, things like that. And so for those of you who are single, okay, that is a good thing, because you can go and you can intermix and you can mingle with those around you. But for those of you who are in a coupled connection, it could ultimately take time and energy away from you guys spending that one-on-one type of love with one another here. Okay. Now, with the 6 of Clubs here, I also see that you guys could be negotiating certain aspects within your life right now. You guys could be really sharing and reciprocating energy. And so I see that one of your main blockages when it comes to love here is that you're not owning your power. So Archangel Metatron here with the power card, you guys are afraid to really step into your highest version of yourself when it comes to reciprocating love. You guys are afraid to be empowering. You guys are afraid to be overbearing on those around you. And so let me tell you one thing. If you're afraid to do that, that means that you are feeling some type of insecurity when it comes to yourself. And there's a need for you. Archangel Metatron wants you to realize that you need to step into that power and you need to own it. Because I see that if anybody is scared of that, or if anybody can't handle that, then they are not the ones for you. They are not meant for you. They are not meant to connect with your loving vitality energy here. I see also with the power card here and the strength card that you guys could be going through some type of just overall depleting or rundown energy within a connection within your life at this time. And so there's a need for you to call back your power and your strength here. There's a need for you to really tap in to your inner just your inner compass overall, because that is when you're going to know in which direction or step to take. Now, for those of you who are in a connection here, I see that you guys need to really speak upon what you want out of any connection here. In order to find groundedness and stability and security within a loving connection that you're dealing with at this time, there's a need for you to negotiate, to talk things out, and to compromise. And some of you may say, who is watching this, like, I shouldn't have to compromise within a love connection. And no, I don't agree. I personally don't agree with that, because we all have different viewpoints and we all have different ways in showing and expressing our individuality here. And we never want to step on someone's toes, and we don't want others to step on our toes. And so, yes, there is a need for compromising, because that is what keeps the relationship healthy, and that is what keeps groundedness and stability overall within the connection here. Now, for those of you who are single, there's a need for you not to settle for less at this time, and there's a need for you to not make sure that you are not putting your time, your energy, and your effort into outlets or going into places or putting yourself into certain situations or circumstances that overall take away your love here. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, awakening here. So energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. All right, so let me tell you, I feel like for those of you who are coupled, you may be having some type of love blockage right now because you are overall evolving as an individual. You are overall stepping into your power and into your strength, and you honestly could be coming off a little intimidating at this time, and your partner may be like, whoa, 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 like what is going on here? And you're like, hello, here I am. This is me. But there's a need for you again to just be gentle and loving, but not to step away from that power, because those around you are the ones that are needing to adjust to your new energetic upgrades and new ways of being overall. And let's see what else we got going on here. So another message that I'm getting here for those of you who are single, or for those of you who are even within a connection, there most definitely is some type of change overall, some type of transformational energy that is going on within your life. And so whenever we go through transformational energies, things shift and move and change all around us. And so you are needing to stay determined and to move forward no matter what circumstances you are finding yourself in. Also, those of you who have chosen this pile could really be working on a particular life path journey at this time, your destiny. So for those of you who have chosen this pile, you guys are helping the society, those around you in some type of way, no matter if it's within schooling, your career, a passionate project, an endeavor. And so what could be blocking you from love is your life path, your purpose, and that's okay. So Archangel Gabriel is saying that maybe for some of you who are watching this, it's not the best time to be focusing on love, and it's the best time to be serving those around you through your love and through your gracious energy overall. But again, don't be afraid to take time out and to rest, because this is my Energizer Bunny pile, and I see you could be moving all over the place, and it's really important in order for you to remain grounded and stable that you take some time out to rest overall. So lastly, let's see what I got going on here. So the Princess of Pentacles. So this can be female or masculine energy here. And if you look at her, she is holding a coin. So what's blocking you from love right now is you focusing on your own individual stability and security overall. And so I see that you guys are coming into finding that within yourself. And once you do, you are going to release any blockages pertaining to love, because you have loved yourself first and foremost here. And so that's what you need to remember, not to be so hard on yourself right now. Even if you're within a connection, I see that you're learning how to love yourself, and you're learning how to be selfless in a way where you can still uplift people and help people, but to give back to yourself at the same time. And that's really beautiful, pile number 4. So if you like this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information is down in the description box below. And thank you, and I'm wishing you guys lots of loving, abundant energy overall. Bye.